Hello. Hello, my friends. Anybody here? Let's see. Here is Olga. Oh, yes, something is coming up. Yeah. Yeah, I see myself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dear friends and astrology lovers, subscribers. Yes. Each time I come up to the third live streaming in English, a little bit tired, but well, I'm here. It's Sunday, it's noon in Costa Rica. How are you? Anybody here? Yeah, now to go live, it's a little bit complicated than before because the Google Hangouts doesn't exist anymore. So I need to pass by an additional intermediate encoder that I need to link between the YouTube and actually the webcam, the output, the video output. It's very complicated, and it didn't work this morning with the Russians, because thanks to this type of live streaming, I can share my screen with you if I use the intermediate encoder. If you have astrological questions, I can show you my screen, the screen of my computer, the software. So yeah. Otherwise, I can just use the webcam. You will see me, but if you want to see my computer, the astrological software, I need to use the encoder. All right. Anybody here? Please text me. Somebody send me a couple of words in the message because I see myself. The wind. Okay. I see myself, but I don't see your comments. Anybody here? 4 people I see online. Yes, I temporarily was out of the circuit. Well, I am here, but I'm very busy. I have a lot of work. I plan to organize myself finally one day and to prepare once per month the analysis of transits. But Sarah, okay, hi Sarah. Analyze an analysis of transits for 1 month and to share with you the recorded videos, very short videos, always in 3 languages, monthly transits. And then the second video of the month will be the live streaming. If you have questions, in general, about the theory, astrological theory, about the actual transits. But because if I prepare the recorded video about the transits, I cannot answer questions because it won't be interactive. But during the live streaming, I can answer your questions for financial contribution, questions, tarot questions, and also astrological questions. And in this case, if you want me to check the progressions, the transits, I will have to be able to share my screen with you. Okay, Sarah is here, so I will answer Sarah's question, and we will see if somebody else is coming up. Just before to answer the question of Sarah, I would like to attract your attention to the following. I need to speak better, distinctly. If you are interested in a reading 30 minutes or 1 hour with a discount, you can go to my website. When you try to book an appointment in my agenda, the system will require from you the payment via PayPal, but it will be with a discount. Okay, I will share here the link to my agenda, new.astro.pro.com, appointment reservation. If you want to ask me a question now, here is the link to my PayPal account. $10 for tarot question and $20 for astrological question. Astrological question, I can check your birth chart, the synastry, astrocartography, the progressions, etc. So think about it. Okay, so yeah, because the image, my own image comes later. There is a difference between what I say and what I see me saying. Okay, so Sarah had a question. Meanwhile, people are deciding. Sarah, you are Leo, right? Your solar sign is Leo. Your sign is Leo. The Queen of Wands. So what I will do for you, Sarah, is that I will. Okay, since you formulated this way, should I try to make more effort to meet someone, or should I still be patient and focus on myself? So in this case, since you yourself are talking about two options of the evolution of the situation, of this particular sphere of life, partnership, relationship. In this case, I will open the cards in this way. 9 cards for the first option and 9 cards for the second option. The first option will be making more effort to meet somebody. Because if you were asking me what will be the evolution of my love life, in this case, I would have made maybe the draw, the spread, the Celtic cross. Since you have yourself, you underline 2 options, I will do it this way. This is how I always proceed when I consider intuitively how should I question the cards. Yeah. I see myself with a delay. Oh my God, this is incredible, the technologies. Okay, let's see. I will open my channel on my cell phone. So I will see myself like this. Oops! Okay, so I can see the comments on my cell phone. Focus, yeah, make more effort on meeting someone or okay, if the cards, it's difficult to fix delays, so we will let's focus ourselves as a certain delay. Let's say until the end of the year. Do you agree? Because we are in August. Well, 4 or 5 months left. Let's see until the end of the year. Because these type of readings, they don't replace the readings, the complete readings, right? This is just one question to the cards, for the cards. 6 people, still people are watching me. If I was doing what I do only in one language, it would be easier. I would be more often present on Facebook and on YouTube live, but I need to do everything in 3 languages. Do you imagine the amount of work? Okay, Sarah. 2 of Wands in reverse. This is the general background, the general energy of the situation. 2 of Wands. A new life, a new phase, a stage of life is not here yet. You need to, in any case, whether you make an effort to meet somebody, or you focus on yourself and you let it, you just forget about it. Like something is coming up because this is like, the person who waits for her ships to come in. Not here. This phase is not here yet. Just patience. This is just one card. Let me see 9 cards. If you focus on yourself, you make more effort. Sorry, you make more effort to meet somebody. Or if you focus on yourself. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. The first option. What if you put more effort on meeting somebody? It's not about past, present, and future. This is like a snapshot of the reality. We don't have the notion of past, present, and the future in the psychic readings. Okay, in astrology, yes, because in astrology we can see the timeline, the events. With the cards and the pure psychic reading without support, in the pure channeling, we don't see the delays. So let's say these 9 cards, without putting accent on past, present, future, like a snapshot. If you make more effort on meeting somebody, you will not succeed because the time is not right. It's not the right time yet. You need to focus on yourself. I'll explain myself. Look, there is somebody in your mind, still somebody in your mind, the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor, somebody who was very important for you, a man in the past. Maybe not in the recent past, maybe in the past, like many years ago. The Emperor in reverse, 7 of Pentacles is in reverse. So you had been waiting for this person, but in vain. It was not supposed to develop in something serious, but you were focused on him, and you spent a lot of time and energy on trying to work on this relationship, or trying to imagine that this could work for you. Somebody in the past is still present in your mind, you see? But you had to cut. Ace of Swords, you were obliged to make a conscious, mental, cold-minded decision to cut this person from your life, because it was useless, in vain, all the efforts about this person. This is the past. The past. What influences the present situation from the past? We said we don't devise the timeline in past, present, and the future. So maybe the presence of this person somewhere in your subconsciousness doesn't allow you to move forward constructively. You need more time to turn the page. Okay? Now you have a lot of minor arcanas, and for the present you have a lot of swords, 5 of swords, 7 of swords, and 6 of swords. So feeling of failure, this bitterness, in the way you see your life and your love life. When you ask me that whether should I make additional effort to meet someone, yourself, you feel inside of yourself that it's not the right strategy. You want to escape. You want to hide from this problem. The problem. You don't feel enough of courage and motivation to do that, even though you ask me this question. Yourself, you know that this is not what you should do. You see these 3 minor arcanas like, okay, even if I do something, I feel that I'm still not ready to meet another man in my life. This is how I see the things now. Even if you act now, looking actively for someone, it won't be. You will not be efficient yourself, and that's why it will not lead to constructive results. And if you make an additional effort to meet new people, potential partners, look, the outcome: 4 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Tower. You will encounter a lot of illusions. You will meet people who will disappoint you. Disillusions. People will disappoint you. You can meet a lot of different people, but you will immediately see that they don't correspond to your level of culture, of education, spiritual level, etc. You will be obliged to put yourself on hold, on a break. You stand by, 4 of Swords, and you will have to say stop, but in a natural way. You will see that your efforts will be senseless, vain. You're not motivated. You don't have a lot of motivation, not a lot of fire not enough of fire in yourself, inside of yourself. And there is a Tower. It's like a collapse. You will be disappointed by these people that you will meet, trying to to meet somebody interesting, but then you will say, okay, I don't have enough of resources for that. I will finally take care of myself. So here is no. But the second option is just incredible, because it says that there is your card, Queen of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. As soon as you trust the destiny, you trust life, and you focus on yourself, you'll immediately meet a man who will be extremely generous, not in terms of finances, not only in terms of money. He will be ready to invest Six of Pentacles, in the relationship, in your exchanges, in you see, investment, you and the partner that invests, potential partner that invests. As soon as you drop this idea, to do something on purpose, something additional efforts to meet somebody, and you will meet other people. You will also meet another woman, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. A woman who knows a lot of people. It can be very profitable for your professional life, also for your networking, for your network, professional network, social network. A lot of parties, going out, having fun, meeting new people of different age, different sex, men and women, young and older. Just incredible. You will enjoy life, you will enjoy yourself, and the most incredible, the guy, the man is here, you see. When you drop the idea to do, to make a specific, particular effort to meet the person. You take care of yourself and you meet the person. And the final outcome for the second option. What happens if you focus on yourself? This is just unbelievable. The Empress, the Fool, two major arcana in the straight position, and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe the life will bring you to the situation when you will be self-sufficient. There's abundance in the card of the Empress. The beginning of a new life with the Fool, and you will find yourself in a situation, a circumstance, in a very natural way when you will have to work less, because Seven of Pentacles in reverse is to work less, because you will have to find free time to devote to this guy that we saw here, the King of Swords. The second option is extremely constructive. So you have to give up to this idea to do things on purpose. You take care of yourself, you meet new people, you meet new, even women, young men, all a lot of networking, going out, exchanging with a maximum of people, and it will bring you, this will allow you to, without thinking about this on purpose, to meet the person. This is incredible, the King of Swords. So I hope that my response was clear. So I hope that I gave you good news, because the final outcome, this is the most important, the final outcome. But we asked the cards about the option, which option we should choose in order to come up to the final outcome, the most constructive final outcome. Okay, Sarah, did you receive did you get the response to your question? All right. Anybody else? Hello. Yeah, interesting. I mean, this is purely intuitive, because merci, hein? Merci, Sarah, en français. Yeah, sometimes I cannot explain why I say these or those things. It should be purely intuitive. Of course, when you start learning cards, there was a day in my life in the past when I first purchased the deck of the tarot cards. Yeah, I was 20. I was in Geneva at that time, in Switzerland. And of course, there was a moment when I was studying each card and details and reading books about how to interpret the cards. But then with experience, what comes with the experience is this intuitive interpretation. Of course, I know the significations of the cards. I can even teach the cards to other people. But when I read the spread, I don't think, I don't analyze. It's purely intuitive. Life is good. Yeah, this is $10 for a tarot question. Yes, I can answer a question. Life is good, with the cards. $10 via PayPal, please. You need to formulate the question. Yeah, it comes with a small delay, the video. Because in Costa Rica, we don't have the perfect internet. It would take me, for example, 2 hours to upload something to YouTube, which would have taken 5 minutes to upload in Canada, for example. I already tested it. It's incredible. Well, Costa Rica is the most developed country from the Central America. It's like Switzerland in Europe. Comparison to Nicaragua or Panama, we have here like everything, But there are still some problems and failures. For example, the speed of the internet speed. So that's why it comes late. The streaming is not very fast. Yeah, you need to formulate your question and to send $10 via the super chat. You can send $10 via the super chat on YouTube or via PayPal. How was the season of the eclipses for you? On the axis Cancer Capricorn. Yeah, this is what I was saying this morning in Russian and in French to my Russian and French-speaking followers, is that since I am the solar Aquarius, I have Sun, Venus, and rising sign in Aquarius, and Moon, Mars, and the descendant in Leo. So during the past 2 years and a half, when the eclipses were formed on the axis Leo Aquarius, I went through the toughest years of my life because the eclipses just ironed. They passed by my personal planets on the axis Leo Aquarius and by the cusps of the first and the seventh house. This horror is behind. So the recent eclipses in Cancer Capricorn of this July, they were projected to my houses 6 and 12. I have no planets in Cancer. I have Mercury in Capricorn, but it was not touched by these eclipses. My Mercury in Capricorn was touched by the eclipses of January 2019. This time, none of my planets was touched by the eclipses. So they were projected in the 2 houses, 6, 12 of my chart, just creating the background energy. I was feeling well without this particular, emotional states, which you have difficulties to manage when your sun or moon or the both are touched by the eclipses. But the eclipses in the house 6 and 12, they created on the subtle levels new scenarios in the spheres of lives corresponding to the houses 6 and 12. What is house 6? Household, right? Work, service, health, domestic animals. So I was taking care of my cat. I did a lot for my cat. I took care of my health also. 3 days of detox during the new moon in Cancer and the solar eclipse. And then during the full moon and the lunar eclipse on the axis Cancer Capricorn, it was on the 6th or the 16th or the 17th of July, right? I've been working so hard, house 6. I just left everything. I closed everything, my cell phone, the laptop, and I escaped for 3 days. I went to the hot springs near the volcano, Arenal. We have a lot of spas there. The water coming up from the volcano is heated up to 37 degrees by the volcano. And it's actually an incredible place. So wild nature with the iguana running around like, in the Jurassic Park movie. Totally, perfectly corresponding to the house 12. Wild nature, meditation, rest, etc. So house 612, but being in the normal state, emotional state, not like in 2018 when I wanted just to die because the sun, the moon, the Mars, and Venus were taking the projection of the eclipses. You see, my friends, if you have a question, I need to receive the payment via PayPal. $10 for the tarot reading. You can do it now, or you can do it after the live streaming. I will respond to you with the video recording of the reading. Yes, now I offer video recordings. Even sometimes people, when they consult me, when they order 30 minutes or 1 hour readings, if they don't have time to connect by Skype, and if you have a big time difference of time zones, because I'm GMT -6, 2 hours before New York or Montreal. They just order audio recordings, not audio, video recordings of the readings. So when I offer tarot readings, you see me with my cards like now, and if people have astrological questions, in the context of the AstroTarot reading, I also record the screen of my computer, so you see the astrological software. Okay, 6 people. What do you ask me? What do you want to ask me? If you have a question, please payment via the super chat or via PayPal. Or you can order on my website a basic reading of 30 or 60 minutes with a discount when you book in my agenda. Or if you have other questions, I went live very early this morning. I went live in Russian at 8 a.m., and then in 2 hours in French, because we have the rainy season now in Costa Rica, so it rains heavily. Well, it wasn't raining yesterday, but normally in the afternoon after 1 p.m. it rains, so if it rains I cannot do anything. It's very noisy. You cannot hear anything. I cannot live stream, I cannot record a lot of water. Now, because we have a tropical winter. You are 5 here, I see you. So what do you want me to tell you? If you don't have questions, tell me, what do you want me to talk about? If you don't have questions, I will go for a walk. It's Sunday. Yeah, I don't see other questions. I don't see comments. I don't see payments. So maybe somebody else who joined. Yeah, I've been asked also sometimes in the comments, what software do I use? When I see the design of these American softwares, I don't understand where are the planets, where are the signs. I need to enter the birth data in my software so that I can see the position of the planets and all the other parameters of the chart in my software. I use the software that is called ZET. It's a Russian astrologer who is the author of the software. And by the way, this software exists in English also, in Russian and in English. Otherwise, I cannot use something else. I cannot read the chart. So 7 people. Somebody else? Anybody else? A question? $10, the question with the cards? Yeah, the upcoming weeks will be very harmonious astrologically, very positive and energetical, because we have a stellium in Leo. I think today Mercury enters Leo, and I think around 10 days, in 10 days Mars will enter Virgo. So meanwhile we'll have Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars in Leo, the personal planets in the sign of Leo. So the energy of Leo will be dominating the general transit situation. Maybe the last important thing, that we have to wait 3 months after the eclipses, by the midpoint of eclipses, by October, if we want to see the results of the impact of the eclipses. Because during the eclipses, the days of the eclipses, during the season of the eclipses, we don't experience the real changes. We leave the changes on the subtle level, the invisible. By the midpoint, we can see a major shift in our life. So something will change with my the life of my cat will change in 2 months because we have already eclipses are behind. My friends, you don't have questions, okay. I know that the most popular audience is French speaking, but well, I still work in English. I have English speaking clients, so I have to live stream in English. I cannot stop live streaming in English, but you don't ask me questions. So maybe I will disconnect. Yeah, if somebody needs to see, will share once again the link to my website, to the appointment reservation. Yeah, I already did it. If you need a reading with a discount, or if you want to see what I do, I offer all astrological services, starting from the rectification, birth chart analysis, karmic program, chart horoscope, couple synastry, career choice, astrocartography, selection of a name, all kind of predictions, solar arc, secondary progressions, transits, solar return, eclipses, everything, all this. The only thing that I don't discuss is health. Longevity, health, accidents, I don't touch to this subject. So you have the link to my website if you need to check what I do, and I also read the cards. So if you need something, you can always text me via Viber and WhatsApp, and you can see the list of services on my website, and let me know if some of you wants to have a private reading with me. My friends, you don't comment anymore, so I think I will stop here. I shared with you everything I wanted to share today. It's Sunday, and I think I will go for a walk. Okay, take care of yourself, and I hope that the next time you'll be more active. Bye bye.